Hi, my name's Jez and I'm the Christian Aid Church Engagement and Fundraising Officer for the East Midlands. I want to start by saying a big thank you for all of your support over the years. This year, Christian Aid is celebrating its 75th anniversary. For 75 years, Christian Aid has been providing emergency and disaster relief. Christian Aid started in 1945 following the end of the Second World War. The churches of different denominations came together and said we need to do something about the brokenness, the poverty and the displacement of people, and Christian Aid was formed. I love that the church responded like that. It saw a need, it came together, and it made a huge difference. Throughout Scripture we see God's love and attention focused on the vulnerable. Psalm 140 verse 12 says, "I know that the Lord secures justice for the poor and upholds the cause of the needy." Psalm 9 verse 18 says, "But God will never forget the needy. The hope of the afflicted will never perish." Psalm 10 verse 14 says, "But you, God, see the trouble of the afflicted. You consider their grief and take it in hand. The victims commit themselves to you, and you are the helper of the fatherless." Jesus was drawn to those on the edges, those who counted themselves out, those in need, and he is our inspiration and our example. And he's called us to love our neighbours, not just those who live near us, but our global neighbours, those who are far away, who are experiencing all sorts of challenge and difficulty. People are struggling to cope and lives are at risk. Let me influence.
Ela wetu yenye nine kale numisie. Na ine kadiwa banyi nyoka ase imaitu ni metuwe wethe ne kalata ni nyoka ko. Sindi umata na ilo kona atu tukweta nguku usi kibutu masi akwasa. Lakini ngai andethecia o ina akwatie vina. Kidanga so ni kwithai o ite kai ni ndivina. Kidina ni mbeza nguku ya kwendo ya na yanywa kibu no ni tenga umi mbeza isupo ngetha ni iwe ni muthanga we kona watake ndu chako ni wa moyo tusukuma tu no nie bae no be kibeti ina mutezi bili miongo ene asinde thecia
Mae tulu jokungu na emi na malunga miongo mayangi mae tulu jokungu mae tulu jokungu we na emi na malunga wezelele mayangi mae tulu jokungu we na emi na malunga miongo mayangi mae tulu jokungu we na emi na malunga
Ndio matungia muvea kiasi wangai ameke nesa angiasia pavumbe susi no umie wangai ongelele vo boya ngiboya siana siaka sikale na Mungu kula si angiboya mbua iwi andu wethe kila muntu akwa atoka indo
With your help, Florence and her community have built this water dam which has radically changed her life and the lives of many in her local community. Can you help us build more community dams and give Rose and many others access to water? As we think about the struggles we've faced over the last year, and as we think about Rose and Florence and those who are struggling to live with the impacts of climate change, may we hold on to hope and not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest.